Hello and welcome to the second race of season 2 of FM1 as you join us here back in Okinara, the same place we did the promotional race. After Alteschulering, we have had some looks into the driver skills as we are readying up for Kale's qualifying. Ready, Kale?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go! And that's Kale starting off his qualifying as we see him going down Avid Chicane, now going to the Sakura Strait. Here he is, sector 2 now in Sakura Strait, and ending sector 2 right here, going to Scenic Corner. Here he is, down Scenic, as he will end at 26:10 for his qualifying. 26 seconds and 10 milliseconds. Here we are for Nizamfalhum's qualifying lap. 3, 2, 1, go! And that's Nizamfalhum down Gaki to Avid Chicane, turning for Sakura Strait. Here he is, sector 2 now. Very good lap for him. Down the straight just before Scenic Corner. And he's now going for that was Kills Corner. This is Scenic as he's about to end it at 23:24. That puts him in second place for now. I mean first place for now. Go. And it's Doppelganger going down Gaki, going to Avid Chicane. As we see him going really fast. He has some experience on this track. Going down Sakura Strait. There is some mic problems with Matrixtube there. But we are going to ignore that as he's going down Keel's Corner. Yep, a little tornado. Here he is going down Scenic. Let's see what time he ends up in. And that's 22:20 seconds for him. That puts him in P1.
Okay.
Nizam P2 and Kill P3 for now. Okay.
I'm gonna just mute for
3, 2, 1. And it's Matrixtube starting his qualifying lap, going down Gaki. A little hit there. Oh, he's a little rusty on Okinara today as he is going down Sakura Strait. Now in the second sector. Starting his third sector down Keel's Corner there. And here it is in Scenic, ending at 22:40. 20 or 2/10 away from P1.
What?
Hello and welcome to the Okinara Grand Prix as you join us in a beautiful night here in Motivated City. Now in P1 we have the driver from Hoglin team, Doppelganger. P2 we got Matrixtube from Zombie. P3 Nizamfalhum from Dragon. And P4 Kale in in Skeleton team. As you join us here in Okinara. Okinara has 3 sectors. Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3. There's 10 turns, 8 lefts, and 2 rights. Here is when we will be starting our race. 3, 2, 1, and it's lights out in the Okinara Grand Prix as Kale gets a bad start, but it's Nizamfalhum getting very bad turns in Gaki here, down Average Chicane, all of them, down Sakura Strait, and it's Matrixtube getting P1 from Doppelganger as he goes down Keel's Corner. What has happened? I did not even catch that as we did see the two drivers behind have bad troubles here. Here it is. Matrixtube going down the turn before Sakura Strait in sector 2. Here it is in 2 as we do hear some fans cheering for Kale in P4 here They will be starting lap 2 of 15. They will have to pit once as they go down average chicane. It is Matrixtube down average chicane. Let's see the the other drivers here.
Pit, pit.
And that's Doppelganger who is in P3 pitting early, and Nizamfalhum in P2 as we see as we see Kale concede his position for with his sportsmanship there. It's Nizamfalhum in P2, and it's Nizamfalhum in P2 here as we see he pits, and it's Doppelganger not catching up. Lap 3 as Matrixtube is not pitting yet. He's staying out. He's now lap 4. Lap ahead of everybody, and it's Kale pitting in lap 3, P4 here. Let's see if he will go in. He's reversing into the pits as we see Nizamfalhum is in P2 and Doppelganger in P3. Kale in actually no, it's Kale in P2 surprisingly, and it's Nizamfalhum P3, P4 Doppelganger as we see Nizamfalhum overtake Kale there. Kale is slowing down his Matrixtube, missing the pits. He has to continue. Yellow flags, sector 1, there it is, and that's VSC as as we see Matrixtube has to slow down for everybody else who is a lap behind him.
I took P2, by the way.
No, Nizamfalhum is in P2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Kale
Huh?
overtook.
Then what is Arnold's position?
Arna's P1, he's behind. Oh, and it's Arna's pitting in VSC. This means Nizam has to slow down now and hold everybody up as we
Wait,
see.
I'm confused.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what?
Kale's P3, you're P4.
No, I overtook Kale though.
Oh, okay. I didn't see because
Yeah.
I was focusing. Nizam, where? Okay, Nizam slowing down. Arnav slow down now as we see Kale in P4. P3 Doppelganger, P2 Nizamfalhum. Here it is. Matrixtube stop on the track just before Sakura Strait, waiting for others. As it is a lap 7 of 15, and the sun is coming up in Okinara here as they go down Gaki. Here it is. Matrixtube starting the VSC lap. Here it goes. Starting sector 2 as he is all of them is holding up. Oh, and that's no overtaking there. Down Keel's corner. Now it is Matrixtube VSC is ending this lap. VSC is ending this lap as they will be starting lap 8. And that's VSC over as we see P2. They are fighting for P2. Doppelganger, Nizamfalhum, down scene, and is the Kale overtaking Doppelganger for P3. What a fight for Kale here as his Doppelganger in P4. It's almost starting lap 9 as the sun comes up in Okinara here. It's lap 9 for Matrixtube. Lap 9 for Nizamfalhum. What a race for Kale here as he goes down Gaki, slightly slowed down. Doppelganger is trying to overtake. What a fight we see here for P3 and his Doppelganger overtaking Kale. Will Kale get another chance? He goes on the runoff area and has stopped for a bit there, but it is now lap 10 for Matrixtube. 5 laps to go as we do see rain, and that is it. That's rain in the last. This is the rain that there has been rain in the last 3 races as we see Matrixtube having to pit here. He's into the pits. That's Matrixtube into the pits. Let's see who is next. And here we see Nizamfalhum P2 into the pits. Let's see Doppelganger P3 into the pits as well. And where is Kale? Kale, there he is going down scenic corner.
Pit.
And that's Kale calling pits as his Nizamfalhum overtaking Matrixtube outside the pits. It's lap 11 of the race here, and they have 4 laps to go. And it's Matrixtube having to chase P1 Let's see where is Kale. He is just coming out of the pitch here in P4. It's Matrixtube chasing Nizamfalhum for P2 going down Sakura straight sector 2 here. Let's see Doppelganger. He's not far off. As we wait, hold on, give me a minute.
No.
As we see Kale, and here it is. We have some calls for P2 as Matrixtube messes up. And this is penultimate lap of the race. It seems like Nizamfalhum might have this in the bag as it is the second last lap of the race here. I mean, never mind, not penultimate. It's lap 13. One more lap. As we see P3 Doppelganger here going down Sakura straight. A kind of disappointing race for him as he is the runner up most of the time. And that's Kill conceding his position, being the good sportsman he is, as he is going down Sakura straight. It is Matrixtube chasing Nizamfalhum. If I'm not wrong, they will be starting lap 14. Here it is, Nizamfalhum P1 lap 14, penultimate lap, just before lap 15. As we see Kill in P4 and Doppelganger P3. What an amazing race from Kill today, as we did see him contend for P3. Let's see, it is Nizamfalhum going down Scenic Corner, and this is his last turn before the last lap, and it's Nizam starting lap 15 of Okinara, as we see as we see Matrixtube not far back. He's going down Sakura Straight. Who will win Okinara in season 2 of FM1 is Doppelganger P3, Predator Kill P4. Here it is, and it's down to the last corner as we see Nizamfalhum win Okinara Grand Prix, his first win of his career. What an amazing race from him, from P3 to P1 is Matrixtube. Sad, disappointing from him, who has held P1. And it's Doppelganger finishing P3. Let's see Predator Kill down the last turn. About to finish lap 4, finishing P4. What a sad, disappointing race for Matrixtube here, as he has held P1 for majority of the race until last. Now here it is, we will be interviewing P4 Kale. Here we are interviewing P4 finisher Kale. Now Kale, what an amazing race you had. I mean, that was actually surprising, fighting for P3 with the runner-up of last season. That was crazy. What's your thoughts on the race?
My thoughts are decorated pots and decorated pots.
Very nice thoughts. As we now, I just want to say, congrats. I'm so happy for you, as we did see you improve from last race. We saw you actually contending P3. We saw your racing skills kind of get refined. Now, what's your what you have any message for P3 finisher Doppelganger, who you were fighting with for majority of that race?
You know, it was a slippery route, you know. So I mean, he's busy smacking his booty cheeks right now, but you know, I'll look at that in the meantime. But yeah, some nice looking cake.
Now, now, what's your thoughts on the track, as this is your first time entering this track? Okay, Okinara. Oops, that is my fault. What's your thoughts on it?
You kind of broke my microphone, so my thoughts on the track is that it's really amazing, and all of that stuff is so great, you know. My favorite part about it is just like this guy called Doppelganger.
Yeah.
1-2-1-2. My favorite part about it is him, you know.
Very nice, Kill. Now, since you have joined us in this new season, do you think you will win any races in the future?
Nope.
Well, are you gonna keep a high head about it? Are you gonna keep going?
No.
So what? You lost all motivation?
No.
Well, that's a good thing then. As long as you keep your motivation, that's good. Anyways, thank you for the interview. Good luck in the next race.
Yep.
Here we are, coming to interview P3 finisher Doppelganger. So, my first question is, how was the race? After taking quite long break from season 2 and from any racing, how was it to race again back in Okinara?
Okinara, it's been an interesting track since season one. I
Mhm.
haven't played in this track since season one as well.
Yep.
So we can all see the rustiness and the experience that has left my soul and body.
Mhm.
That I can see the P4 finisher flying around my head right now.
Mhm.
He's giving me nightmares, you know.
Yeah, about that.
Um,
About that.
mhm,
How was it?
yeah.
Like that fight you had with the P4 finisher KO.
Mm,
To as a commentator, that is the craziest thing I've watched. A
mm,
a driver who's just newly into racing, actually fighting for P3 with you, who's a runner-up from last season. That is quite
mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy to see a new racer contend positions with me since I haven't had any fights as in season one as intense as this one with Kale P4. He really shows up. He shows his aggressiveness, his fighting, his confidence in his
Mhm.
racing. And if I didn't have that much of experience, Kale would have really persevered and get P3. But
Mhm.
since I had the experience and all, I persevered and got P3. So
Mhm. Now that start of the race was horrendous for you, as you did get pole
yeah,
position by only
mm,
2/10. You got pole
yeah, two
position,
tenths.
but
Yeah.
we saw you lose first place off the bat in the
Mm,
first few corners. I didn't catch it, but you did lose it,
mm,
and then
mm,
eventually you lost to second place Nizamfalhum, which was
mm,
crazy. What
mm.
what was your thoughts on the start?
The start, as you said, was horrendous.
Mhm.
I never really, until my skills has really just, it's gone now.
Mhm.
But I can hone it down and sharpen it
Yep.
to make it as good as my prime back then. Since
Mhm.
in season one, I was really contending with the winner,
Mhm.
which is Rizal Azar, okay?
Yep.
And I cannot let myself get beaten down again by a constant P3 finisher in the last season.
Yep.
So I will not let that happen again in the next race. So yeah.
Uh, okay. Well, thank you for the interview. Good luck
Mm.
on the next race, man. Hopefully you get a better result. Now it's time to interview P2 finisher, um, Matrixtube. Now here we are interviewing P2 finisher Matrixtube. Now my first question to you was, how was the race after being so long away from Okinara? How was it, Arnov?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. How was my first question to you is, how was it after being so far after being so long away from racing? How was it to come back and race back in Okinara?
So I found it quite a nice visit back. I mean, this track is you.
Your mic, by the way, it's
Sorry.
very shaky. Yeah, say
Is
it
it?
again.
Yeah. So I do like when driving it.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Your mic's malfunctioning. Oh, welcome back to interviewing P2 finisher Matrix Cube. Now, my first question to you, Matrix, is how was it to be back racing after such a long break?
I mean, it's racing in Nara.
Malfunctioning again, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. How was it to be racing again after so long away?
You know, this track is a very unique one due
Mhm.
to like the beautiful surroundings with the cherry blossoms and the pagoda
Yep.
watching over it. It's just such a blessing to race here.
Mhm.
And even though this race wasn't the best,
Yep.
I still say I had a lot of fun here. And congrats to the winner, Nizamfalhum, his first win in FM1.
Now, at the start we did see we did see you overtaking the P1 Doppelganger. Now I didn't catch it on camera, but what was your trick to try and secure the win? Of course you didn't secure it, but what was your trick to try and contend for the win, basically?
I think my trick was just to like push as hard as possible,
Mhm.
even if it was just to screech and scratch my body all over the side walls and stuff.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
was it we heard you give a call, or we heard you say no, if I'm not wrong, when the rain came onto the track. What was going through your mind at that time?
I think it was just I was just into like the moment. I was in the flow, and I did not expect rain to come over once again in another race, and it was quite irritating because I was in such a good position, having a good distance between me and Nizamfalhum. But then I was like, okay, maybe we can settle this like easily through the pit stops. But then my my pit stop workers,
Mhm.
I think they've got some training from the Kick Sauber Steak F1 team because they did not know how to put in the I don't know what do you call it, the shovels on the boat. They did a really bad job at it, and yeah, I just messed. It just got all funky through the pit stop, and then that's how Nizam Farm overtook me.
Well, uh, what was it? We about the pits. We saw you take we saw you in P1. As soon as the rain came in, we saw you pit, and the first person out was Nizam Fahum. How did that happen? What messed up? What do you think what went wrong?
Okay, so basically, one of my pit stop workers, Antonio,
Mhm.
uh, he basically got the shovel in the wrong place. I think he was using it in a sand pit. I don't know how he found it in a sand pit, but
Mhm.
then he was trying to put it on my boat, but I don't know what happened to him. He was definitely smoking something weird.
Uh
So,
huh.
so he did not know how to give me the shovel to use for steering.
Yep.
And then from there, I was trying to place the boat, but I realized you can't place the boat on a block that's not containing water inside of it. So
Yeah.
then it just got delayed there. And as soon as I was exiting my pit box, I saw Nizam falling in front of me. And I was trying my hardest. I was giving my all just to try and overtake him. But
Mhm.
he was definitely the driver of the day. Beautiful driving and defending by him. And hope you have good, competition with me.
Now, I think that should be it for your interview. Congrats on P2. Good luck on the next race, man.
Arigato, Yashima.
Okay. And here we are interviewing P1 finisher Nizam Fahom. Nizam, how was it to win your first FM1 race?
I'm very excited and very happy that I won
Mm-hmm.
the the race.
Yeah.
And yeah,
What was it? We saw you P3 majority of the races last season, and we saw you also P3 in the last race. How did what was your trick basically to winning P1?
consistent practice
Mm-hmm.
and focus.
That's very good. Now with the next track, which we have Shibatori, length Shibatori. Do you think you are able to contend for P1 next that race?
Uh, Tributary wasn't really my favorite and wasn't really the track that I practiced much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'll hold off P2 or P3. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll get P1, but I'll try getting P1.
Okay. Well, that's really all the questions I have for you since I'm such in awe, that you won this race. Congrats on your first win. Good luck in the next one.
Everybody must cheer for me, okay? Woo.
Clap, clap, clap. Let's go.
What, Nizam?
Am I P1, P2, or P3? I don't
P3.
care. God damn it.
Guys,
That's
what
so
happened?
stupid.
Hold on,
I by
I'm
mistake
not totally
disconnected
enough.
my headphones,
Oh,
so I couldn't hear
Arnov,
anything.
you finished
I don't.
P2.
No!